Hey Jay, I think we got a little problem at the tiny homes here. Can you see where all of this white residue? That's usually a sign where the caulk is failing. I don't know if it wasn't the right temperature, but like you can see right here, like it's just like a liquid goopy mess right now. And whatever it does when it comes with water, when it didn't cure, it just drained off into this like white goo. Because I can see here where at one point you caulked, but I mean, this stuff is like the consistency of jelly. And so it's mostly on the one that's closest to the parking lot. Like you can see all this white residue here, which means that up there, that's where that stuff just turned to jelly on us. This caulk here, I mean, it is pretty pliable. And this one also left the white residue. This is the door. Now see, this must be different stuff because this stuff's firm. And as you can see, there's hardly any white residue. It may not even be from that. Here's the light box. This stuff is, see, this stuff is firm, right? Right here. This stuff here, I don't want to touch it too much, but it's pretty pliable. So that's probably where the white residue is. Here's another spot below this window here, this front window. You got all this white residue, and it does kind of scrape off, not very easily, but it almost looks like a chalk substance, but you can tell it's caulk. And you can see how it ran down the side after some type of rain or something. And so here's this caulk here. Let me touch it. This stuff is firm, but if I look up, it almost seems like it was two different types of product, but one of the product, I don't know if it didn't cure or what the situation was. I think it might need to be scraped off and then applied with something that is more temperature correct, I think. And here's a spot too under this picture window where the bottom hole, like where it would run down and get underneath it, the spot where it's most vulnerable is actually open here. Well, it looks like this stuff is, so there's no white residue on this big picture window, and I'm guessing all this stuff is pretty firm. Yeah, so all this stuff looks good. So it must have been a product or a temperature at which it was applied. See, look, there's a little bit of white residue right here, which leads me to believe if we got on a ladder, we'd find a spot somewhere where it kind of turned to goo. If I walked over to the other unit, which I won't, the same situation with this heater, like right here where the water heater is, you can see all the white residue. Like it is just like the caulk is gone. Oh. Yeah, like I'm touching it on the side here, and this stuff is just, it's like non-existent, and I don't know how in the hell we'll get that out now. Shit.